On Let's Talk Dreams, the entrepreneur's journey. Today, I just want to talk to some small business owners who cannot say no to an opportunity. You know, sometimes an opportunity comes and you really need the money, and but you know in your heart that you don't have human resources, financial resources for that project. You know, it's in integrity will make you to just tell somebody that you don't have the capacity. You know, sometimes you find someone will actually have start learning on how to do a project, and someone has paid you, they've committed their resources, and they've trusted you to do a certain project. It's okay to refer someone if you cannot deliver on a particular project. It's okay to tell someone that you are not yet there. And you know, when you're there, they will give you projects that are within your capacity. You know, even with tenders, when they advertise tenders, they give requirements for you to see whether you qualify for a project. But sometimes in small businesses, it's based on trust and relationship. You see someone who can make a cake, who can make cakes at church. You trust them with your cake. And when they deliver, you actually see that they were actually learning how to make cake with your project. So if you cannot do a project, say no. And if you need to go and learn more about how to deliver that project, continue to develop yourself. But if you're not yet there, you can say no, and it's okay to say no. It doesn't mean maybe it doesn't affect your self-esteem. It actually affects your reputation if you don't deliver. Because sometimes when people look for opportunities, it could be a church. You know, you find someone who does cakes at church, and because on that relationship, you trust them. And when they deliver the cake, you're like, oh, okay. You actually realize that they were actually learning. Probably they didn't have money to buy the ingredients, so they just used, some ingredients that they had, and also maybe because they wanted to make more profit, they compromised a lot, and you are disappointed. So to my fellow small entrepreneur owners, if you can't deliver a project on time, if you don't have the human resources, if you don't have the financial resources at that particular time, say no to an opportunity and refer someone to someone else who can deliver, because someone will have committed their money, their time, even trust, you know. So my fellow entrepreneurs, learn to say no. It's not every opportunity that you can take. As much as you want to grow, sometimes it actually prevents your growth, because when you lose trust with the clients, you lose more people, because they also market you negatively to everyone else who might also want to give you opportunities in future. So it's okay to say no to a project if you don't have capacity at that moment. Cheers.